A young man with long hair who just woke up in the middle of the night just came back home from the bar, happy. When he walked into a dark alley, he suddenly heard someone blowing a whistle, but because he was a spiritual young man, he didn't think the whistle was blowing at him. He even turned around to take a look, but when he looked back, he was stared at. The young man didn't think much about the alcohol. When he came home, he fell to the ground and fell asleep. Not long after, he heard something outside the door. The young man crawled up and looked out through the cat's eyes, but it was pitch black in front of him. He thought he was still in a dream. So he turned around and looked at the cat's eyes again. He suddenly found a ball of light was spinning on the other side of the cat's eyes. The young man was covered in sweat. He picked up a vase by the door and stared at the cat's eyes. The man wearing a black hat outside the door heard a man in the house and ran away. When there was no sound outside the door, the young man turned to the vase and went out to check. He found that there were more than 10 firecrackers on the ground. The young man was cold behind his back. He didn't know how long the man was squatting at the door. He was terrified, so the young man went out. He must protect himself. Don't dress too cold.